Alrighty, folks, you already knew that this review was inevitable, as I literally started this channel reviewing the first movie of this franchise, and that is Bambi the Reckoning, the latest entry in, I think it's called the Pooniverse. At least that's what their crossover movie is called, so that's what I'm assuming it is. It's either that or the Twisted Childhood horror remakes. And yeah, I had to check this out. Got a similar group together. We went to go see this one after also having seen Peter Pan earlier this year. And I've got to say that this easily has the weakest story of the four movies, as I am still trying to understand why exactly the events happened. What happened in it was Bambi just decided to kill some people, but in all the other ones there was a reason. Like Winnie the Pooh had the Christopher Robin connection, the Peter Pan one was always looking for Wendy. There was always a connection and a real story along with them, and this one just doesn't have that. And there's not even a real motivation for why the monster deer is even killing these people. Why is the monster deer going after this family specifically? It's not really clear, and it's easily the weakest story of them all, and it's pretty bad. It's just completely nonsensical, and I know it's ironic saying that, especially since this whole franchise is all about that disbelief. The suspension of disbelief, this one really needs way more than the others do. So yeah, a Hot Pocket score there for the story. But now where the story lacks in this movie, the visual effects shine, as this has the best visual effects of the entire franchise so far. You can tell that these movies are starting to have a budget, and that is insane. And I think it's quite noticeable in this one, as the deer doesn't look awful. Now, they do some clever workarounds to make it look better, as in this movie is very dark like all the other ones in this franchise, and that really helps hide some of the CG elements of Bambi. And I just gotta say, it was applause for them. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a hand grenade score here. The directing, I thought, was pretty good. I think the shot composition was solid, but like I was saying, it's missing, a cohesive narrative, and it just doesn't have the story, so it really makes the pacing feel all over the place, but that's the main issue. So yeah, I'm gonna give them a slight hand grenade, but it is kind of a Hot Pocket at the same time. Moving on, the acting I thought was there was nothing really special about the performances in this movie. I do think that they were a little lackluster, but to be fair, I think the script for this one was pretty lackluster, but the visuals definitely more than made up for the lackluster script. So I'm going to give a Hot Pocket score here. Overall, I'm going to say that this is a certified Hot Pocket movie. Expectations and experience were about there. I enjoyed watching it with my buddies, and we had a blast with it, like we have with all of these, but we did agree that it was kind of the weakest one in the franchise. I still enjoyed more elements from it because it was a little more goofy than Peter Pan, but Peter Pan was definitely better narratively speaking, and I still think Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 is the best one of the franchise. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm excited for more movies in this franchise, as I am determined to be this franchise's #1 fan. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on Bambi the Reckoning, if you've seen it or now you're planning on seeing it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I will leave you guys to it. Until next time, bye.